Tottenham have rejected an initial bid of around £38 million from Nottingham Forest for Lucas Bergvall. João Gomez is travelling to England to undergo a medical ahead of a £35 million move to Aston Villa, and Bournemouth's academy has been awarded Category 1 status. Here are your daily Premier League news headlines. Hey everyone, hope you're well. Welcome back to our channel and to another edition of the Daily Premier League News Headlines, where I'll be going through all the latest news, rumours and reports. I'm Lee The Dorset Spur, and if you're watching on YouTube, please like, comment and subscribe to the channel. If you're listening on an audio platform, please do hit that follow button and leave a review if you can. So, let's get into it here on the main headlines today. Tottenham have rejected an initial bid of around £38 million from Nottingham Forest for Lucas Bergvall, according to the Telegraph. Forest have reportedly made a second offer, with Bergvall said to be their number one target to replace Elliot Anderson following the England midfielder's record-breaking move to Manchester City. The report says that Spurs value Bergvall at around £50 million mark. Wolves midfielder João Gomez is travelling to England to undergo a medical ahead of a £35 million move to Aston Villa, according to The Athletic. The club are also reportedly in talks to sign João Palhinha on loan from Bayern Munich. The deal's accelerated following Yuri Tielemans' £35 million departure to Manchester United. Aston Villa can confirm that Andres Garcia has joined Getafe on a season-long loan. The fullback made 8 appearances in all competitions for Villa last term, adding to the 10 he made after signing for the club the previous campaign. A graduate of the youth academy at Levante, Garcia was also part of the Spain under-21 squad at the European 2025 Championships. Bournemouth's academy has been awarded Category 1 status. Category 1 is the highest classification within the Elite Player Performance Plan, EPPP, placing Bournemouth's academy alongside the country's leading youth development programmes. The status provides enhanced opportunities for players to compete against the strongest opposition across all age groups, while also supporting the club's long-term ambition to develop more homegrown talent capable of progressing into the first team. Bill Foley, owner and chairman of Bournemouth, commented, "From the very beginning, our ambition has been to build a football club that can compete sustainably at the highest level, and a world-class academy is central to that vision. Achieving Category 1 status within just 4 years of being in the Category 3 demonstrates the progress we are making both on and off the pitch." And Brighton have confirmed Diego Coppola has joined Paris FC in a permanent move. The defender moves for a fee of around £17 million after making just 9 appearances for Brighton. Coppola spent the second half of the season on loan at the French club, playing 14 times. Paris FC are now managed by former Brighton player and youth coach Liam Rossigna. Coppola signed for Brighton from Hellas Verona last year, but only played 5 times in the Premier League. My thoughts on these stories, well, obviously the first one around Lucas Bergvall going to Nottingham Forest. Don't want to see that happen, if I'm being honest. I think Bergvall is better than Forest, with all due respect to Forest. They may have finished higher than us last season, but I don't expect that to continue for the ongoing future, and I think it would be a backward step for him. I think he should stay. I think he should fight for his place. I think there will be opportunities for him to play for Spurs, and we are aiming to get back into Champions League / Europe next season, and we will be requiring quality players for the longer term. I think he has to stay, he has to bide his time, has to put the work in and prove his worth. He's played an awful lot of football for Spurs since joining, and you know, he needs to bide his time and make sure that he's doing the right things to get into De Zerbi's good books and into his thoughts. So for me, I think that's a bad move. Another £50 million is great business, but the problem is you're building a team for now, but you also need to build a team for the future. We've seen this in a lot of the business that some of the bigger clubs have been doing, investing in youth and so on. Tottenham got ahead of the game, got a load of really good youth players in, but have had to rely on them, giving them the thought process that they should be playing regularly every week. These are young guys that need to develop in the right time frame, and Tottenham need to be where they need to be, and we cannot afford to have every young player playing every game. It's just not going to happen. It's not going to work. João Palhinha potentially going to Aston Villa. I like João. I think he's a good player. Played really well for Spurs. Had his heart on his sleeve. Played for the shirt. I would have preferred him to go back to Portugal, which has also been muted on several different reports. So for me, I'm hoping that doesn't happen, but you can't hold a player back. We don't want him, so it's up to him where he goes from here. But another season in the Premier League, I think João will show his worth for sure. And finally, Bournemouth's Academy. It is, as you know, my local club. They are close by. I used to watch them when they were in like the 3rd division. I used to pop down there to Dean Court and watch them play from time to time. So good luck to them. I think it's really good what they're doing there. They have a massive training facility not too far away from me. They've invested an awful lot of money. They're obviously improving the stadium currently. So good luck to them. It just shows what you can do if your owner is keen to put the money in and do the right things. And I think they are developing for the long term. They are a Premier League club now, a stable Premier League club, and they're doing very, very well. So best of luck to them, and hopefully they can keep producing top quality players that hopefully will move on to Spurs and make Spurs great. Anyway, that's it from me. So hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching and for listening. If you're watching on YouTube, please do like, comment and subscribe to the channel. If you're listening on audio platform, please do hit that follow button and leave a review if you can. Lee The Dorset Spur with my own channel. If you want to pop over and say hi, I'd be more than grateful to have you there. If not, no problem, don't worry. I'll see you on the next one. And as always, up the Spurs.